I have an unpopular opinion, and my unpopular opinion is that you should spam your digital footprint. Welcome to the first video on my kind of unfiltered channel. I've realized on my main YouTube channel, I always feel like it's such high stakes, and I feel like I just need to start posting more. I need to start speaking more. I really miss having a podcast, but to give you guys context on me, I started creating content when I was 8 years old. I arguably have a huge digital footprint. I have over 1,000 videos of me online. And I think sometimes now, being in college and hearing from our career advisors that we should be very careful about our digital footprint, I kind of feel like, oh shoot, my digital footprint is cooked. But now I kind of view it a little bit differently, that every single thing that you post, it increases your surface area of ways you can be discovered. It can be on social media from followers, it can be from employers, and if you are portraying yourself on social media in a way that you're proud of, and you're not trying to go down a career path that is like government or something where you need to be more private, post a dang thing, especially if you feel like your frontal lobe has developed more. I just think that there are so many benefits to it. I've been posting a lot on LinkedIn, and yeah, when someone, you might not be super famous, but when someone comes across your page, whether it's on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, LinkedIn, and they become a super fan of yours, they will like binge watch every single piece of media that you have. I've definitely come across influencers where I'm like, wow, I love their videos, but they only have a few. And I wish that there was so much more that I can browse through and from. And I think so many people want to be content creators nowadays. And just go do it. I know it can be easy to think that the market is just so oversaturated, but I think if you start filming yourself, if you start sharing, you're going to become such a more eloquent speaker and also get real-time feedback on how people respond to what you speak about. I've gotten a lot of questions from people on how I speak so eloquently, how even in daily conversation I don't use many filler words, and I think it's because since the age of 12, I started live streaming, and I think live streaming does something different to your brain because you are literally put on the spot. You have to deal with maybe inappropriate messages that you'll get on the live stream and figuring out how to ignore those responses, how to answer difficult questions and keep people's attention going. So I also highly recommend live streaming. That could be on TikTok, etc. And being online has really made me reflect on how I represent myself to the world and therefore my own self-image. Because it's like introducing myself to people that don't have a fuller context of who I am, people who have grown up with me. And I think portraying yourself online is similar to meeting a stranger. What are the things that you want people to know about you instantly? And I've been thinking about what content pillars I want to have for my brand, because it's been so easy for me to go through the motions and forget there are so many people online that don't know who I am. I need to make it very intuitive what I stand for, what I do, and I think that that is something historically I haven't been very good at, so it's definitely something that I'm trying to work on. So let me show that to you guys. For me, some of my content pillars are language learning and cultural exploration, books and learning. That's really something I need to talk about more on my channel because I read so many books that have had such positive impact on me that I want to just share, distill into applicable ideas. Career and entrepreneurship. I post about that a lot on my LinkedIn. Fashion and beauty, which is part of my life. Not a huge pillar for me, but it's something I want to be able to talk about. And I've been really encouraged to talk more about fashion because I will get a lot of questions on where things are from. And growing up, I was kind of insecure about being a late bloomer when it comes to makeup and even an interest in fashion. But I really need to get over that insecurity. And I am proud of my style and I enjoy the things I wear. Introspection and personal development, which I want this channel to be all about. I don't want it to be such high stakes and so performance driven, but just a place where I can share my thoughts and thought dump and things that I genuinely think will help other people. So it's not purely a selfish video diary. But I'm definitely not going to be applying, at least at this current moment, very serious YouTube strategy to this channel. I think I need to just start speaking again. I really miss having a podcast. Lastly, college lifestyle, the tangibles, This could be, I don't know, what's in my school bag, what I'm learning in school, things that are very explicitly college coded. See, I said that's a filler word, but it's okay. I'm really excited for this summer because I'm taking a bet on myself. I'm not doing an internship and I'm focusing on content creation, really focusing on my character too, and leaning into intuition. Thank you for still at this point of the video. I'm just very excited to have a place where I can express myself and constantly be challenging myself to process what I'm learning and share that with the internet. And maybe someone completely new is going to discover this video that hasn't been aware that I have an 11-year digital footprint on YouTube.